Greetings. I thought I would do a short presentation about the crucifixion of Jesus and what he said while he was on the cross and the different translations, because there's a lot of confusion about exactly what Jesus said and his meaning. First, I want to quote prophecy about Jesus, Isaiah 53, verse 3 through 5. We despised him and rejected him. He endured suffering and pain. No one would even look at him. We ignored him as if he were nothing. But he endured the suffering that should have been ours. Pain we should have been borne. All the while we thought that his suffering was punishment sent by God. But because of our sin he was wounded, beaten because of the evil we did. We are healed by the punishment he suffered, made whole by the blows he received. And at the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani, which translated, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? It is the only saying that appears in more than one gospel, and is a quote from Psalm 22nd chapter, verse 2. This saying is taken by some as an abandonment of the Son by the Father. And it's also a source of debate as to, is this the correct translation or interpretation of what was said? Let's dig a little deeper. At noon, the whole country became dark. The darkness continued for 3 hours. About 3 o'clock, Jesus cried out, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. This means, my God, why have you left me alone? There are other translations. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? Why art thou so far from helping me? From the words of my groaning. This is a quote from Psalms chapter 22, which many believe Jesus was actually quoting. A lot of people think was a prophecy of the Messiah and what he might say while dying. Another interpretation has it, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me, so far from the words of my groaning? Oh, my cry, I cry out by day, but you do not answer, by night, and am not silent. The first 4 Gospels were written in Aramaic, not Greek. Jesus and his disciples spoke Aramaic and Hebrew, not Greek. Here are the true words Christ spoke on the cross. Jesus really cried out, my God, for this I was kept. Which is totally different from what most people understand that he would have said. My God, why have you forsaken me? Correctly appears in the Aramaic manuscripts as Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani, my God, for this was my purpose, or I was spared, or this was my destiny. Jesus' words while dying on the cross may explain which version is correct, so let's take a look. You have to remember that even the soldiers who were standing nearby in the crowd that were watching his death really couldn't understand what he was saying. Even the soldiers who stood by the cross did not understand what Jesus said in the hour of agony and suffering. They thought that he was calling on Elijah. It is possible that the human side of Jesus, which was suffering the agony of death on a cross, was crying out from his physical pain, where are you, God? Why have you abandoned me? But I doubt Jesus ever felt separated from his heavenly Father, since this was his divine mission from the very beginning. Especially when you read the other statements that Jesus made while dying. So let's take a look at what else he said. Luke 23, verse 34, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Luke chapter 23, verse 43, Truly I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. As he was talking about the other man that was dying beside him on the cross, the criminal. John 19, verses 26 through 27. Woman, behold your son. Son, behold your mother. In Matthew 27, verse 46, and Mark 15, verse 34, my God, why have you forsaken me? Which is the verse that people are debating what is the correct translation. John 19, verse 28, I thirst. John 19, verse 30, it is finished. And Luke 23, verse 46, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit. To me, that doesn't sound like somebody who is separated from God. It sounds like somebody who has completed his mission, who has a strong connection with his Heavenly Father, who is glorifying in the fact that it is now done. He is ready. And if we go back and if we accept the original translation of my God, why have you forsaken me? I don't take it the way a lot of people take it, as that Jesus is saying that he is separated from God. I take it as Jesus is saying, Lord, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to die. Why is it taking so long? I'm here. Take me, Lord. I'm ready to go. I am your lamb. Which contradicts what a lot of people believe that he meant. But my personal belief is that Jesus knew that he was the Christ, that he knew that he was born for this purpose. He went willingly to the cross. He was never at any point separated from his Father. He died, he was resurrected, and now he sits on the right hand of God. So I'm curious to hear some feedback, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you for listening.